of the head and cleanly comb the hair out of the way on either side. We comb the hair straight up, fingers parallel to the section, finger angle at 45 degrees, and connect the back to the top, creating hair that gets longer to the front. We then take parallel vertical sections. We comb the hair straight up to the ceiling with no over direction. Fingers parallel to the section, finger angle at 45 degrees, and connect the back to the top, creating hair that gets longer to the front. We proceed with the same method all the way through the top with our body clearly at the sides, fingers parallel to the section, finger angle at 45 degrees, and connect the back to the top, creating hair that gets longer to the front. The reason why we don't over direct each section is so we don't create a curved shape on top, which would mean extra length on the outer shape of our horseshoe. By pulling the hair straight up to the ceiling, we create more of an even length on top. We cannot stress enough, we do not need to worry about the speed of our recipes at the beginning. Just concentrate on getting them perfect. We can work on our speed later, which will eventually give us perfect results fast. At Lee Stafford Education, if you make a mistake, it's because you have stepped out of your comfort zone and taken a risk. That's why we celebrate mistakes, as they are all part of the learning and part of the education. The more mistakes we make in our safe zone, the more learning we are having. We cross-check with horizontal sections on top, starting from the back, with our body firmly at the back, right the way through to the front, checking for a square line, which will have been created from pulling the hair straight up to the ceiling rather than over-directing. The reason why we blow dry parts of the hair as we go is to create brilliant stages as we move through the haircut, which will improve the quality of our finished work like you would never believe. This may not always be practical, and sometimes we might have to play cards with the hand we are dealt. However, if you're prepared to find the time, if you want outstanding results, this method of drying the hair as you go is king. My mentor, Stacey Broughton, has proved that. The proof is in the pudding though. Try it and see. It will take you longer at first, but the most important thing is to get the quality. We can always work on our speed once we have that. Once the hair is combed into its desired parting with the hair in its natural fall, with the hair blow dried, straightened and beautifully, it now makes our job of connecting the top to the bottom seem so simple. We just cut it off with our inside out method. We would rather you take 5 hours to get a big 10 in the graduated bob recipe on your first attempts. We can then work on hitting 10s in under an hour. That's where the big success lies. If we can't hit a big 10, no matter how many hours we have, then what chance do we have of creating brilliant work in under an hour? When we point cut, the scissors go into the hair vertically, just to take the sharp line off the haircut and make the haircut look lived in. Once we have point cut a section, we do not want to point cut that section again, or we will continue to take hair away from it. Once we have point cut a section, forget about it and move on to another section and point cut. Point cut only the sections that you think needed, where you believe it's a little heavy or where you want to create a little texture. Don't just point cut willy-nilly. Think about it. Use your eyes. Point cut is to soften the shape and bring the graduated bob alive. Body position at the back, sections horizontal, finger angle horizontal, fingernails looking at you, elevate onto your previous square section, dry and connect. And there she flies, the graduated bob, a wonderful heritage of a haircut. Rich in technique and a haircut for everybody. Practice and practice this recipe, because the amount of people you will make happy will blow you away over and over again. No wonder hairdressers are the happiest professionals.